Hello. Um, it's like 11 o'clock, so I'm really tired. But this is just going to be me pretty much documenting learning 3D, to be honest. I'm just using Blender to do it. I've done Blender before. I've done some basic stuff in it. You know, I might put that up if I remember. But I know enough that I know the basics, but I really can't do anything past that. I can make pretty much what you can do to SketchUp. But I've just found my old Connect, and I remember I got that specifically so I could do character rigging, which I haven't done yet, and it's been like 3 or 4 years. So that's doing well so far. So the plan is that I'm gonna make my own character, then rig it, then get it synced up to the Kinect so I can animate it. I know there's some apps nowadays that'll just use AI to take the motion from a video and they'll put that into a rig. But I like the idea of being able to do it live in Kinect. Realistically, the app's probably better, but you know, the Kinect's more fun. So yeah, this is going to be the start of me learning how to do anything in Blender, really. Like I said, I know the basics. I know fill and add and mirror. I just still don't understand booleans. They're stupid. I'm going to be following CG Boost's video, Sculpt a realistic head in Blender. Hopefully that'll teach me enough about the sculpting side, because I've not really touched on that. I mainly just used the edit mode, or I have done in the past. And I don't know about like retopologizing or anything. I've been trying to train my algorithm to feed me some Blender stuff on like Instagram and that, so that I get a bit of, you know, passive knowledge. But I saw one video, see if we can find it, by KeelanJohn _ I'll put the link or something in the description, about how to retopologize a face, and it looks pretty simple. You know, like once you've got the face there, the original model, I feel like I know how to do everything I'm watching him do now. Well, I say that, it'll probably be a lot more difficult in real life, but you know, I don't even know what I'm going to do for the editing part of this video either. There might just be like a time lapse of me following along with the CG Boost video. Yeah, that'd probably be the best idea. As you can also tell, I'm doing this in one take. I'm not, you know, I'm tired, I'm not doing this again. Yeah, so enjoy the time lapse. If I think of anything else, I'll just do another recording and add it in at the end or wherever it's relevant. Alright, bye. Have fun. Okay, I'm back. It's now 2 o'clock, 1:15, so I spent about 3 hours on this, including getting the renders done. I don't know when I'll figure it out in the edit. Yeah, it's quite a good video. I'm happy with how it's turned out. I like the guy's face. Honestly, the best part of the video was this. What's it called? Pure Ref. This is really good. Free software as well. You can get all your reference up in it. If you just lock it. Where did I do it? No, not lock it. Window? No. Mode, always on top. If you do that, you can just use it as you're sculpting. And you can put in different, so I started with the skull ones. You'll see it in the time lapse. So the skulls went into, I spent a lot of time on these two. This one and this one were like the main ones I've based it on. And then just to finish it up, for especially around these neck muscles here, I went down to these bottom ones. Now I'm using a newer Blender version. I'm using 4.4. I don't know what he was using in the video. So the crease tool seemed a little bit different, but other than that, it was okay. I did find myself near the end, or like once it started to take shape, wanting to ignore him more and more and just default to the clay strips mode, because that's really, like, as a, you know, mainly 2D artist, that one feels a lot more comfortable for me to use. Especially, like, I mean, you can see it in these muscles. You know, this is all clay strips, and already you can see for the amount of time I spent on these compared to the amount of time I spent on like the face. I mean, even the nose. Do you know what I mean? I blocked out the nose really quickly because I had the clay strips. But you know, it's a learning curve, isn't it? But overall, I'm happy with it. You know, maybe I'll put the renders up now to show you how it looks. Who knows? Yeah, I guess this is the first video in learning 3D. So it's a good video. I'll link it in the description. And if I can, I'll put it on that little eye thing that no one uses anymore. Alright. I'll let the music fade out and see you later.